Cortex hormone, adrenal gland. Two adrenal glands lie at the superior poles of the two kidney. Two distinct parts, adrenal medulla and adrenal cortex. Adrenal medulla, inner part, central 20% of the gland, is functionally related to the sympathetic nervous system. It secretes epinephrine and norepinephrine in response to sympathetic stimulation. Adrenal cortex is subdivided into three zones and secrete corticosteroids, then cortisol. Divided into two distinctive parts, adrenal cortex further subdivided into zona glomerulosa, zona fasciculata, and zona reticularis. Adrenal medulla inner, epinephrine, norepinephrine or dopamine. Steroid hormones are produced by the gonads and adrenal cortex. All are derived from the same parent compound, cholesterol. Steroid hormones are made in smooth endoplasmic reticulum and mitochondria of the endocrine cells. Steroid hormone cannot be stored in vesicles in the endocrine cells that produce them. As soon as steroid hormones are produced, they diffuse out to endocrine cells and enter the bloodstream. Steroid hormones are not water soluble, so have to be carried in the blood complexed with the specific binding globulins. Corticosteroids globulin carries cortisol. Sex steroid binding globulin carries testosterone and estradiol. Their receptors are located in the cytoplasm or the nucleus of target cell. Cholesterol molecule. Structural classification. C21 steroids include glucocorticoid and mineralocorticoid. They have two side chain at position 17 of the ring and they contain 21 carbon atoms. C19 steroids, they have an O or an OH group at C number 17 and contain 19 C atoms. Most are androgens. Most of the C19 steroids have La equals to O keto group at position 17, also called as 17 keto steroids. Mineralocorticoids 21C produced by zona glomerulosa. Main mineralocorticoid is aldosterone. They mainly affect reabsorption of sodium, excretion of potassium, and distribution of water in tissues. Glucocorticoid 21C, they consist of cortisol, cortisone, corticosterone produced by zona fasciculata. They mainly affect carbohydrate, protein, and lipid metabolism and antagonistically to insulin. Cortical sex hormones, they consist of androgen and estrogen. They primarily affect the secondary sexual characteristics. Function are mostly produced by the gonads. DHE, a precursor of the androgens, is synthesized in the adrenal cortex. The first enzymatic step in the production of any steroid hormone begins in the enzymatic modification of cholesterol. A series of enzymatic steps in the mitochondria and ER of the steroidogenic tissue convert cholesterol into all of the other steroid hormones and intermediates. The rate-limiting step in this process is the transport of free cholesterol from the cytoplasm to mitochondria. This step is carried out by the ACTH-dependent steroidogenic acute regulatory protein star.